Hi, my name is Alex. In this video I'm going to show you how to create Blazor WebAssembly applications combined with progressive web apps concepts. If you don't know how Blazor works, I recommend you to take a look in the rest of the videos in my YouTube channel. The majority of them are in Portuguese, but you can use closed captions if you want. I'm going to translate to make the same tutorials in English in the future, but you can start to be familiar with Blazor WebAssembly and Blazor server as well, watching these videos and taking a look in the official documentation as well. So the first thing is to create our Blazor WebAssembly application. I have the latest template available on my machine. I'm gonna give a specific name here, Blazor Demo YouTube Progressive Web App. Once you create a Blazor application, there are two different templates available, Blazor Server App and Blazor WebAssembly App. If you choose the Blazor WebAssembly option, there are one extra option here called Blazor Web Application. I'm gonna check this one, and the Visual Studio is going to create a Blazor WebAssembly application to me, but with some changes if you compare with the standard template, because the progressive web app application requires to have extra files. Apparently it's pretty similar. We have here in the shared folder in the page the same files we have if we compare to the standard Blazor web assembly template. But if you run the application, we are going to see the difference. As you know, the progressive web apps requires to run the application under HTTPS protocol. I don't have this on my machine, and that's what's going to happen. It's building the application. I don't have HTTPS here. I'm gonna run under HTTP instead. Apparently the application is running, it's correct. We can navigate between the components, different pages, but if we inspect to see the console, there is an error here indicating that we had a problem to register the application because we are not using a valid certificate for HTTPS protocol. So in the Solution Explorer there are file called service worker JS responsible for manage the registration of our application in the browser as a progressive web apps, and in the manifest JSON file we can set some information about our app, such a name, different icons for different devices, mobile, desktop. It's pretty similar we have for Android app, iOS. And in the index HTML file, the main file of our single page application, there is a routine to register the application on this service worker using the service worker JS file. I'm gonna publish this application in a web app on Azure because there the HTTPS protocol is available to show how the progressive web apps work. So the deploy is complete. So in the first moments the browser is running against HTTP. As you can see here, I have the same problems running on local, but if we switch to HTTPS, that's gonna have a different result. So we don't have errors anymore in the console, and Let's refresh again. And there is an option here to install the application, as it would be kind of a native application. Of course, it's not, it's a web application, but once we choose that option, it's running in the desktop as it would be desktop application. So the icon is available for the user in the desktop. As you can see here, it's respecting the icon configured in the manifest file, and there is an option here in the list of applications we have installed. The progressive web apps appears as it was a standard desktop application. And as you can see here, it's pretty simple to create. Just choose the template for Blazor WebAssembly. And the last thing I want to show you in this quick demo, it's the application tab on Chrome or other browser you are using. The manifest file is here for our application, and the application was registered in the service worker, and as you can see, the service worker is the status is running. That means we can run activities, some process in the background, even the user doesn't have the application opened in the browser. We can still sending push notifications, run some process here using the service worker, and it's a clear indication what's the main difference between a standard web application and a progressive web app. Thank you for watching this video. If you like content about .NET Core, Azure, Vue.js, JavaScript, database, and other related content, subscribe in this channel and follow me please in medium.com, where I usually share content related to these topics. Thank you very much.